Hi guys, welcome back. Good afternoon. I hope you've had a lovely day. It's Monday. We started the week. Everybody is in high spirits, I hope. And I just hope you had a very productive day. My name is Judith, and this is every NG. If you guess that I'm bringing Big Brother Niger gist, then you're a real one because that is exactly why I am here. I came on at 12 o'clock to tell you, what was happening in the entertainment scene, basically what was happening around, and I promised to come back by 4:30, and here I am. So today is day 37. I don't know, I feel like it's going slowly. Is it just me, or are the days now beginning to go a bit more slowly? Before we're like, okay, it's going really fast. We're at day 10, next thing we're in 20, 25, but then we got to 30 and they just start crawling. But who is complaining? Not me. So yes, today was basically like it was an okay day. Not much happened. No fights, no bad booze. Everybody was just still basking in that eviction. Would I say eviction atmosphere, something like that. So yesterday we had a triple eviction, as we all know. We saw this one. He enter, he enter. So first off, we saw GMK go home. Sammy went home as well, and then Maria went home. See, the way I'm saying and then Maria, because it's still a shock to a lot of people, but that's not what we are here to discuss, of course. Let's talk about what the housemates got up to today, day 37. And this is the last day of Liquorose's regime, at least for now. She can't be head of house next week. So this is the last day of her regime, and she just started going really soft on the housemates, saying, "Oh guys, today's my last day. Let's do like a POP type of thing, a passing out parade," and that was it. So she did that, and Cross suggested a game. So the game was basically, you come out, tell us, the housemates you've missed the most and why you miss them, especially those of them who have gone. Then you tell us, what the positive impacts that the house has had on you, the negative impact that it has had on you, and then your plans for the future. So everybody came on. And one thing I noticed, I don't know if it's just me, if I'm the one who is overthinking this situation. I don't think I'm the one, because it's actually something that a lot of people noticed. So many people missed Aaron. So many people. I kid you not. I was just seeing people come and like, "Oh my god, I miss Aaron. I say, you miss Aaron, you miss Aaron, you miss Aaron. So how did Aaron leave the house? Who nominated Aaron to leave the house? Somebody has to answer, because if everybody is claiming, okay, not everybody, but if a good number of you are claiming that, oh, you miss Aaron. Saga literally said he misses Aaron. Nini, of course, we know they were friends. Peace as well. Those ones kind of expected. White Money said he missed Aaron. Yusef said he missed Aaron. A lot of people, and I was just like, okay, all right. So how did Aaron live in the fourth week? Somebody somewhere is not answering the question. So yes, a lot of people said they missed Aaron. And then this also was of the opinion that Sammy is a naive person. I don't know if any other person shares the same sentiment, but Peace was she came up, she was the first person, and she's like, "Oh, I miss Sammy, I miss Aaron. Sammy is really naive. I don't know if everybody agrees with me, but he's really naive." And she was just saying a lot of stuff, and I was like, Sammy is naive. This same Sammy that we know, Sammy could be oblivious of a lot of things, but I don't think naive is the word. But then again, she said to her, so we can just take that as her opinion. So she said to her, Sammy was naive. So Pere, of course, when Pere came in, everybody expected Maria. If Pere comes start talking to Maria, something is gonna be in the air. So yeah, he spoke about Maria. I said Maria was like his person. He really liked her. I was like, are you professing love or are you playing the game? Are you hoping that Maria will probably give you a chance after this house? What these things you're saying? So basically said she's the guy's girl. He really liked her and stuff. And I was like, oh, you are so cute. Yusef came up. Yusef was talking about the reception that JMK believed. So he had a relationship with JMK. And one thing I really admire about Yusef is he tries. He really tries. He's not the person that will sit down and be like, I'm not sure of the vibe this person is giving up, so I won't talk to them. Or this person had a fight with that person, so I won't talk to her. Like, he actually tries to know people. And it was evident because he built a relationship with JMK in like the 2 weeks she was in the house. So he was basically saying that, JMK did not receive a warm welcome. People were kind of cold to her. even in the room, like she was always isolated for a while. It took her like a week or so to kind of adjust to the house, so that might have affected her game. Saga came in as the professor that he is, and he was basically correcting people. He said it's not Arin, it's Arin, which means middle. I'm like, Arin, 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 Horin. However I want to say it. If people have said what they want to say, they miss Arin, and that's that. So yes, he said that. He also said that Maria is his wife. So at the point where he said Maria is his wife, Perry was sleeping. Perry was sleeping, and I was like, Perry, what exactly is going on here? And trust Kayode really shifted the camera to Perry's face. I'm like, bruh, you didn't have to do the boy dirty like this. You did not have to do the boy dirty like this. But I don't know what you think. Do you think that these housemates are just being diplomatic and political with their answers? Because trust me, there is no way 23, at least at generally there are 23 housemates, both those that have been evicted, those that are in the house. And at some point, more than 20 people were in the house. There's no way 20 people will cohabit in one space and everybody loves everybody. Is that even possible? I don't know, prove me wrong. Have you ever lived with so many people, especially people that are not your family, and then you're in love with every single person? When I say in love, I mean you like everybody's character, you don't have a problem with anybody. Is that even possible? Because that's what they made it seem like. Oh, everybody came on, I love this person, I miss this person, I miss, especially Wise Money. That guy is very, very political. Why Money is a political guy. So anyway, back to Saga, corrected there. Then Angel came in. And you know with Angel, if she's going to talk about her life, her mental health issues are forefront. So she was talking about her mental health blog. She plans on having a mental health blog and the foundation to help young women who are going through the same issues that she went through as a young lady. You know, it's kind of help them transit easily and stuff like that. She also spoke about being physically abused, and she swore for the person that abused her, saying that it's not be well with his life. I'm like, hey, goodness me, why are we even doing this? So yeah, she said that. And then she also spoke about anxiety, dealing with the death of her boyfriend at the age of 19, sexual assault. There was just a whole lot spoke about. And then she spoke about Sammy. So according to Angel, her first encounter with Sammy was in the toilet. And it was not even a pretty one, if we're being honest. She literally said that she was passing and then she saw Sammy peeing without shutting the door. Like he was in the toilet taking a leak and he did not shut the door, and it was so irritating to her. So she just pushed the door and you had like there was a bang. And she was like, she already knew from that, like little did she know, because she already knew from the onset that she wasn't going to like this guy. Like things like that irritates her, it irks her. So she's like, I'm not going to really gel with this guy. But did she know that we are going to have a semblance of a ship? She didn't. Because look at them fighting over love issues, saying, oh, you're spending too much time with this person. I say, this same person that you saw in the toilet and he was irritating you, really? Wow. So yeah, she spoke about that. Then Tega also spoke about her toilet encounter, and she said that the first person that she kind of had a toilet encounter, and when these housemates say toilet encounter, it basically revolves around maybe taking a shower with this person or bumping into this person in an awkward position in the toilet. So she said that her first toilet encounter was with me. I say, married woman, married man, toilet encounter. Okay, I hear you. I see you, sis. So yeah, she said that. She also spoke about struggling through the house, being in a lot of pain. And after that, like after she said she's always in a lot of pain, even outside the house and inside the house as well. A few minutes, it's like some 15 minutes later or so, I might be wrong with my calculation, Biggie called her in. So they probably gave her medication. I really don't know. I can't say. Now, another thing I noticed that happened during this whole game thing, because honestly, they took it so seriously, like it was a task. I'm like, at some point, I'm like, wait, are you sure this is not a task? Why are they taking this thing so seriously? But I noticed that some couples were pairing up. Let me show you this picture of Jackie and Mike. Jackie and Mike are a funny pair because today they're like, oh, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You know, Jackie, what are we doing? What are we? And Jackie's like, oh, it's not that deep. I have a 10-year-old son watching. Kiniko, Kiniko. And the next minute, literally, they're like this. Yes, exactly what you're seeing on the screen. Cuddling up, being so chummy. And I was like, guys, help me out here. Which one is it? Are we cool or are we not cool? Are we in a ship or are we in a car? What exactly are we doing? Are we trekking? Are we shipping? Are we cool Are we not cool? But then there was also Liquor and Emmanuel. This one we don't even need to ask ourselves if they are cool or not. They are obviously cool. They've been cool since the first instance. Although there's some little discrepancies here and there with the stories that people are telling. Remember that last week Maria said Emmanuel winks at her. And one time, I think in the second or the third week, Emmanuel said he wasn't in a ship, that he only likes Liquor, like normal liking, but like it wasn't that deep. So I don't know if he has graduated from liking her as a friend to liking her as a potential partner, or they're still in a limbo. I don't know. I really don't know. But I just wanted to show you that people were coupling up. While some people were coupling up, others were sleeping. Look at J-Paul. Please, can someone explain to me? This picture is so hilarious. Can someone explain to me what J-Paul is doing exactly? What is this? Is this sleeping? Is this struggling to stay awake? I understand that when a lot of people are talking, when people are talking and talking and talking, it can get boring. So I totally get where he's coming from. But at the same time, it's like, bro, he wouldn't take anything from you. This is why Cross asked Big Brother to find people for sleeping during the day. Although Cross himself is a culprit, but he told Biggie, because how is it that everybody is sitting and having and playing a game and having fun, and this is what you're doing? Sleeping. Anyway, back to the gist. So Liquor spoke about her health condition. She said that from what she described, it might be a severe case of allergies, but I'm not a doctor, so I can't say. But she said that out of the 12 months in a year, like 10 months out of the 12, she spent a good number of those 10 months constantly sneezing, 247, sneezing, and it gets so bad that from these sneezes, it can graduate to actual proper illnesses like malaria and typhoid, and then her eyes get so itchy, she has to wear contacts. Like, she was just describing it, and she was like that she's so thankful that since she got, because coming into the house, that was something that really bothered her. So she was so thankful that coming to the house, she didn't battle as much with those allergies. I would describe them as allergies. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. So she also spoke about being aggressive. And I was like, I knew it. When you see Liquor fighting, you know that she's ready to throw hands. Her fist is on E for everybody. If you talk, you collect. That's basically Liquorose's energy. And when she says collect, it's not Davido's collect as in I will yab you now. Not screws. You collect what punches. She was basically saying that up until 2 years ago, her response to conflict was to throw a punch. Literally, if you annoy her, boom. If she doesn't agree with what you're saying, boom. Okay, well, maybe not doesn't agree, but if you annoy her with your opinion, boom. If you get on her nerves, you receive the fist. So basically, she said she's so thankful that 2 years ago, for like 2 years, she hasn't had any physical fight. And she was also saying that it was really annoying that when she was coming to the house, when she tried to get it last year, so many people were like, Liquor, please don't fight. Please don't fight. Please don't punch anybody. Please, if anybody annoys you. And I'm like, how aggressive do you have to be for it to be the first piece of advice anybody gives you? Anybody who knows that you are trying to get into the house gives you before you get into that. Like, it's so weird. Most times people say, oh, sell yourself, be make friends, be strategic. But Liquor's own is, please, my dear, don't fight. She also said that her mom, so everybody was like, please don't fight. Her sister Rosie, please don't fight. So that just showed how aggressive she was at some points in her life. So White Money came in last, and see my face. The way I'm doing my face, I'm sure a lot of the housemates were like, can we get on with this? Can we really get on with this? Because he was talking, and he even went further than they were asked to. They said, talk about the people who have left, the people you miss, what you miss about them. Talk about the positive and negative impacts of living with so many people that's basically been in the BBNaija house. And tell us your future plans. That's how White Money came. I started talking about every single person. I kid you not. Evicted though, still in the game more. And I'm like, what is this? Send forth? Nobody wants to hear all this. Please, sir. Please, I beg in the name of God. So yeah, that was what happened. But eventually he rounded up, and I'm like, hallelujah, somebody. So yes, now after that, our favorite, guess who? I'm showing you a picture. Just guess in the comment section who you think I'm talking about. You're spending a lot of time together talking about, oh, you're so annoying, I don't like you, oh, you're the annoying one. I'm like, Cross and Sasuke, we are past this. Every time both of you are having a conversation, it's always going back and forth about who is more of this than the other person, who is more of a flirt, who is more annoying, who is better than who. I'm just like, can we have other conversations? Talk about love, talk about being together, talk about getting married, having, but just this argument of, oh, I'm more of a, or you're more of a flirt than I am, you're more annoying than I am. Come on, are we in SS1? What is this? To go love? Please, dears. So yeah, they actually spent a lot of time together, and then finally, which is where we are, Queen and Angel had a conversation. And I'll tell you this conversation, of course, Queen and Angel, the common denominator, Boma. And at first, I'm like, are we still having this conversation? It's like 3 weeks since it happened. Why are we still here? But then listening to the conversation, in like going into the intricate details of what they were talking about, you find that Queen was trying to settle, like it was like she's trying to settle with Angel for whatever reason, because she hasn't really addressed this with Angel before. And of course, that thing of when Ebuka asked Boma about Queen and he said, oh, that is an option, that thing got to her. Like the fact that Boma used that instead of her name pissed her off. Like she went holistic. And it also showed when she was having a conversation with Angel today. She's like, can you imagine he addressed me as that? But then again, that is not just it. That is just not it. Because I'm hearing things about a secret kiss. I say, excuse me. So let me take you back. Remember when Angel and Boma spent some time in the executive lounge that Sammy was having a heart attack? He's like, oh my God, what are they doing there? And he was thinking like someone who, I don't know, sends his family to the far north or something. So he had good cause to be like that, because I mean, the girl you're taking there, Boma, both of them are okra, anything can happen. So now Angel was confiding in Queen, because Queen kept confronting and say, oh, you kissed him, he told me that you kissed him, and Angel was like, what? He's lying. Okay, not he's lying, but like Queen said something about Boma saying that, oh, Angel was after him and a lot of girls are after him and he didn't want to spoil his game with the girls. And Angel was like, no, he's lying for sure, because I never really went after him. I don't take any guy in this house that seriously, especially not Boma. And then something came up about a kiss that he had in the executive lounge. I'm like, way. That was the expression. I'm like, wow. So Angel said, wow, so you know about the kiss. So apparently, according to what Angel said, when they kissed, she admitted that they kissed in the executive lounge, but it was supposed to be a secret because Boma said he didn't want to make drama out of it. He didn't want so much to come out of it. So he told Angel to not tell anybody. And then he was the same person that went to tell Queen, because how does Queen know about the kiss and is confronting Angel about it? The whole thing was just spinning. Like my head was spinning. I'm like, wait, so Boma asked someone to keep a secret and then went ahead to spill the secret. What kind of person is that? Anyway, we've not heard Boma's side of the story, but from what these two ladies are talking about, very soon they might just gang up against Boma, and the okra will turn to what? Water soup, white soup. That's what that okra will turn to. And it's not going to be pretty. Honestly, it's not going to be pretty for Boma. So that was basically where we left things off. Biggie asked them to go to the garden because I think they're walking in the house, but they just came back in, and we're looking forward to the head of house games, who is nominating who, all that shebang. Definitely give you the updates tomorrow. Until then, my name is Judith, and this is brought to you by Every Energy. Do have a lovely day as you're going back home from work or wherever you may be. Have an amazing evening. Goodbye.